about again? You about again? You about to get shell shocked. Yeah, you about to get shell shocked. Hey, so as you can tell by the title, I'm playing this. It's really cool. It's a really cool game. It's 3D. It's a MMO space RPG. It's an MMO RPG that's in space. Yeah. You open to ride together. Oh, excuse me. This is a weird game. Um, this game takes up about 600 to 800 megabytes on an Android device. Um, Close to 800 for tablets, 600 for phones. Well, it's about 650 for phones. Um, it's not that big. I've got games that take up 3.5 gigs. That I do not. Okay, do you want me to see? Do you want me to see? Do you want to see gameplay on the main server or the test server? The test server does not have what the main server has, but the main server doesn't have what the test server has. Test server, I have commands to teleport wherever I want. To heal myself automatically without charge. I can make my own missions. Main server, I have to earn money to repair myself. I have to dock at stations. I have to shoot bots, fight other players. So you want me to do main server? Okay. Wrong password. Pretty sure. Bingo. Yeah, you about to get shot. Yeah, I go by a weird name on here. A really weird name. It's really it's childish too. So it's really childish, but it's not. If it'll load. Yeah, but my phone bill cuts off tonight, so I can't stream directly in the morning. Um, my phone cuts off at about 3 tonight, maybe 2. But I will have it paid by tomorrow because we get money tomorrow. Well, I do. What'd you say? I wasn't looking. I was actually rubbing my eye. What'd you say? Uh, I'm a United States boy. I'm actually an hour ahead of Afro. I'm only an hour ahead, so I'm not that far, but I'm far from him. He lives in Texas. I live in South Carolina, which is next to water. I think we're next to the Atlantic. Yeah, the Atlantic Ocean. But I don't live near the ocean. I live about 300 miles from the ocean. It's not. Yeah, I don't think I can play this game. I'm not even doing anything. Yeah, it's bugging out. It's just because it takes up too much RAM. Yeah, you about to get shell shocked. What do you mean bugging? You keep saying live stream off and on. I'm thinking it's internet issues. I think it's my internet because it's the last day of the plan for this month, and I think it's slowing down because of that. I don't care with Facebook, so I can't play that game because it's too laggy. Um, well, it's not that that game takes up. See, I have a 32 gig, 2 gig RAM phone, meaning I have 32 gigs of space. 10 are taken up by the phone RAM, like the phone itself. So I have 22 gigs of space realistically. But I have about 2 gigs of RAM. So I don't have. I mean, I was gonna play this or try to, because I know this is run on while I've streamed in the past. It's just it's not perfect. I just have to lower it on lower. Because I usually run this game on top graphics because my phone can handle it. But if I'm streaming, it can't handle it just because streaming takes up about 350 to 400 megabytes of RAM because it's recording audio, it's recording, and it's recording video, which takes up about 200 itself. The audio takes about another 150. So this game takes about a gig of RAM. So let's see. Bonus containers. 40,000 credits. Not bad. There are. I've got a message. If this is the game that I told you takes up 3.5 gigs, and now you see why it takes up 3.5 gigs. You see why it takes up 3.5 gigs? This is just one country. That's one country. There's USA. German, Russian, British, Japanese. They just added Chinese, so there's only one right now. And French. French have, if I'm, no, leopard, screw off. Leopard. French, if I'm correct, have 4 lines as well. Yeah, 4 lines. No, 3. They have, okay, you see how there's symbols beside each Roman numeral? Like there's 4, 5, 6. You see how there's a triangle, no, go ahead. 3 lines and a diamond. Well, and 2 lines. Triangles mean they're tank destroyers. Tank destroyers have usually they're open top tanks, and they have massive guns. Usually they do high amounts of damage. They're made for second line firing and ambushing. What I mean by ambushing is, I mean basically sneaking without being spotted. Once you're spotted, basically you're shown to everyone on the enemy team. It's very hard to stay alive in this game, I'm telling you. I'm up to tier 6. If I did have a PayPal account, I'd be like, donate me $5 so I could buy some gold so I could get another tank. Because, well, actually, I'd be like, donate me $10, $20, bro. But I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry for money. Let me actually tweak my settings real quick. Yeah. Settings. Because let me turn on the graphics. Let's see. Yeah, you see how I've got everything almost minimum? You see how I've got almost everything minimum? That's because this game was originally made for PC. There's 3 different games by this company. There's 3 different games by this company. World of Tanks, World of Warships, and World of Warplanes. Warships is battleships on sea. It's seafarer. It's sea warfare. Planes, air combat. Tanks, land combat. With tanks. You know how, like, you would think Russians would have horrible tanks because in World War II they sucked. Right? Because this is based off in World War II. This is based off in there's tanks from World War II up to, I think it's not Vietnam, but I think it is Vietnam. It's up to Vietnam. So because there wasn't enough French tanks. So they added French tanks from Vietnam. From Vietnam time. You would think Russian would have horrible tanks. Russian tanks are some of the best tanks on this game. KV-1 heavy tank has massive frontal armor at tier 5. For a tier 5, from the front, there's only 3 tanks that can pin it at tier 5. Only 3. Unless you can get the driver's box. But driver's box, I mean, like, besides the driver's box, you can't pin it anywhere else. At all. Not a single place. Yeah, I'm just turning my phone around. That way, if the phone starts acting weird, like if the live stream starts acting weird, let me know. Let's see. Let's see. You see how many settings there are for this game, right? You've got a bunch. See, I have... I need to turn that on, actually. Let's up camera sensitivity to 70%. Joystick up at 90. I want 30. I'm at 60. I mean, you see how I have a choice for I can't go to 120 FPS. That's because my phone doesn't allow that option. Because my phone has a 1.4 gigahertz processor. I'm a tech guy. I love tech. Basically, it has a 1.4 gigahertz processor. Gigahertz is how you know what a gigabyte is, right? You know what a gigabyte is, right? It's basically so you know what you know the what's it called? The measurement for power, right? For electricity. It's a hertz. Basically, a gigahertz is I think it's a 1024 megahertz, if I'm correct. Might be wrong. It's not that powerful. It is not a powerful hard drive. Um, One of the most powerful phone hard drives in existence is a 4 point. I think it's not a 4. It's not a 4. It's a 3.9 gigahertz processor. 3.9 can run this game and its sibling, like its the newer one, Water Warships at the same exact time on medium, which is very hard because I have to run it low. Let's lower that to low. There's no grass in sniper mode. HD is lowered. Lower resolution. I have HD sound on just because why not? Um okay. So as you can see, if it's got a gold, like if it's a gold, a say a like if you see how like these icons right here, like right there, where my finger is, where the little circle is. That is basically what type of tank it is and what tier it is. Um, if it's 3 lines, it's a heavy. If it's 2, it's a medium. If it's a diamond, it's a light. If it is a triangle that's upside down, it is a tank destroyer. Um, if it has a gold icon like this, it is a premium tank. Premium tanks you buy or are given with gold. I need to actually figure out a way to where to put this icon because custom. Yeah, you about to get shit shocked. You to ride together. Um, Basically, how World of Tanks works is you start out at tier 1. You start out with each tank from tier 1 in any country, on all of the countries. For instance, I started out with American. I got up to tier 5 on American. Um, but I sold all my American tanks, so I still don't have to earn experience for them. I just have to earn silver for them. Okay. No problem, no problem. I'll just do some gameplay. Because I'm actually wanting to live stream this game a lot more often. Just because there's a YouTuber that does it. I mean, yeah. I'll be streaming tonight probably. I might be streaming tonight if Alpha. I might stream after hold on. I might stream after Afro ends tonight. Or I might stream before he starts. But once he starts, I'll end it. Or once he ends it, I'll start one. Yeah, once he ends his, I'll start one of my own. See you tomorrow. Well, it's tonight for me, so just see you tonight. Because it's tonight for me. Are you gonna leave? Because I'm still seeing you in it. Okay, wasn't sure if you were gonna leave. Okay, you left.